So, what are the components of this cocktail? And is it just named Doris Payne? Or go
It's
ahead.
all the Doris Collins. So I love a Collins cocktail in the summer. Classically, a Collins cocktail is going to be a base spirit, some citrus, some sugar, and then like a sparkling, like a club soda on top of it. So a Tom Collins, we all know, which is gin based. Vodka Collins, obviously vodka based, and a John Collins is whiskey based. But I was like, let's have a Collins cocktail named after a woman, and a woman who was feisty and just, defied all the odds. When you think that she had this 60-year career of being a jewel thief, and only now it's like doing prison time. I'm not advocating being a thief, but I'm just saying, being an amazing story. So I took the components of a John Collins, so that's doing a Collins cocktail based with whiskey, but I took inspiration from Doris Payne. So she was from Atlanta. So I brought in peach, right? We think of Atlanta, we think of peaches. So with this cocktail, I'm going to finish it in front of y'all. I took 2 ounces of the Larceny Bourbon. And then, since I'm the garden girl, I've got my basil is thriving right now in my garden with all the rain we've had. So I took about 6 leaves of basil, and I muddled that with a ½ ounce of lemon juice and the larceny. And I like to muddle with the spirit and citrus when I'm working with herbs. I've mentioned this before, but the reason why is they will actually help extract flavor quicker, because what you're looking for from those herbs are the oils, and those oils
Hmm.
add flavor. And so I muddled basil, and basil and peaches are just an amazing, amazing combination.
Hmm.
2 ounces of larceny, a ½ ounce of lemon juice, about 5 leaves, basil leaves from my garden, muddle that. And then I need to bring in the peach. So year round, you can get a peach nectar. I just did 2 ounces of peach nectar. And what I like about using the peach nectar is I don't have to add extra sugar to this cocktail, right? You and I are always
Hmm.
talking about watching the sugar. So I don't have to add extra sugar to this cocktail. Now, if you want it a little sweeter, you can add a little simple syrup to it, ½ ounce, just to kind of bring some more sweetness out. But I really like the basil and the peach and the citrus.
Hmm.
So that's what we have here. But it's a Collins drink, right? So it needs a little effervescence, classically a club soda. I love blood orange, and San Pellegrino makes an amazing blood orange soda. There's some other blood orange sodas. So I said I was going to finish this cocktail in front of you. This is a Collins and it's vacation. So I've got 2 ounces of blood orange soda, and you just float that down on top, and you can see the colors. So it actually starts to even just look like a peach, right?
Hmm.
With that orange mixing with the peach. And then just garnish it with a little fresh slice of peach and some fresh basil on top. When you're garnishing with herbs, you want to give them a little slap. And that slap is just to release the oils in there, and that'll add some aromatics so that when you actually come in and have your sips of the cocktail, the aromatics are hitting
Hmm.
you first, and then the flavors hit you next, and that just enhances the experience. So this is a Doris Collins, inspired by Doris Payne, probably the most notorious jewel thief, female jewel thief in the United States, and also a woman of color. So cheers.